Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How's everybody? Welcome into another day of Spitfire around the world. We are at day 68. And once again, we're gonna fly through the pretty nice mountain region in Chile and the occasional hop over to the border of Argentina. Yeah. Let's fire up the engines and keep on going that we can look at much beautiful scenery tonight. I hope you guys are fine. You had a nice Saturday. 14 Month. Danke mein Schatz. Kat Panja für alle. Also, welcome in. Nightsap Copilot, how is it going?
I'm fine. Hello? Yeah.
So,
I see Richie parked here,
yeah,
but I don't see him in the chat.
not yet.
No.
Probably. So, what do we do? I would say fire up.
Now I see Richie in the chat.
Welcome in, Richie. So, ching, choo. Down that on. That's on the right. That's on the right. We don't want to make a no stance. Parking brakes off. This on. This is on. I'm so looking forward tonight because I found, I think, a pretty nice route.
Mm-hmm. Well, your routes are usually quite nice.
There was one volcano with a lake aside. In the end, I had the route almost finished, and then I looked over to Google Maps and thought, that's a pretty nice blue lake. It's not in my flight plan.
Yeah, I
what
see
you
one
gonna
volcano.
do?
Uh-huh.
The volcano looked on the Google Maps satellite picture very interesting. So
Yeah. It's
curious.
incredible how many volcanoes there are in this area.
A lot. A real freaking lot. Very good, Spitty.
That's another thing I just discovered that they have improved with the update is that, you know, the sound when you move around the plane, when you circle the plane, you can hear a big difference whether you're in front of it. It's much lower in volume because the exhausts are going backwards. So when you're behind it, it's much louder.
The how is it called? Surround sound, surround feeling.
Yeah.
It's much more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word what I was searching for.
Hello, Richie. Yeah, we were expecting you because there's somebody parked in a plane there. For me, basically in a Kodiak, but I assume that is your Spitty. It's funny how both Kaharia and you are parked in a Kodiak for me.
Well, there are too much Kodiaks here.
Yeah, there's a Kodiak infestation here.
No! Taka
Yeah,
took them down, so...
I'm not seeing you in a Kodiak, but I think your Spitty is parked inside a Kodiak, like Kaharia's. So far you haven't moved, so I cannot really see your plane separately. Well, it's not
He's in the
strange.
Gertie.
It always happens when the sim puts these generic planes in the parking spots, and if you spawn in the same spot for somebody else, it looks as if you're in that plane. You don't see that plane, but it's the others see it.
You're in the Gertie, aren't you?
Oh yes, now you have separated yourself from the yeah. Yeah.
So how
Do
is
you
it
have
going, Richie? How are ya, buddy? And Richie has the new Spitty, like
do you
you.
think do you think so?
I know so. We
Why?
tapped in the chat
Oh yeah, okay.
at our Discord.
Ooh. You mean you actually using your Discord? Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm actually using it. But nobody writes something in there, and I'm not good at writing when nobody...
yes, you're right.
Well, I can't make up stories.
Well, I mean, are you saying that when I write something in a Discord, it's a made-up story?
No, I don't.
Mm. So,
I would say,
go, go, go.
kamikaze, go, go, go.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Jesus. Stay straight. Straight. No, I said straight. And the wind is howling when you're in external view. That's also different from before.
So, then let's go. Let's go on course.
Well, there's another volcano right ahead of us. That external wind noise is pretty annoying, actually. You should be able to switch it off.
Headphone
Well, I am on the
simulation.
headphone. Yeah, but they don't have that, do they?
That's a feature of the sim.
In the sim. Never actually used it. Maybe
Kepler
I
uses
should.
it all the time, so
I'll do that. That's in general options. Sound.
something. Yeah.
Turn. What happens then? You just
The
don't hear it.
noises are not as loud, like you have a headset on your head. Got a full tank here.
Headphone. Oh yes, I see that now. Okay, let's see how that works. Can't say that makes a lot of difference.
And I can't help you. It was just an idea.
Yeah. No, it doesn't really.
It's pretty.
Maybe it only works when you're inside. Yes. Makes a big difference when you're in the plane.
Okay. Morning sun.
Yeah, I didn't actually look at that yet. What time I'm flying at?
When we took off, I had 7:15 or something in the morning. There's a mountain. Actually, volcano Lelama.
Lima. Lima. Yeah.
Well, look at that volcano.
I mean, if you study geology, this area must be your paradise.
Yeah. Mrs. Kitty works here on the VR feeling with rubbing against the cockpit cam. Cam is shaking.
And look at all the stuff that's flown down from this volcano.
There were some rivers of lava.
I'm not sure if it's always lava, you know, it could also be ashes, which were then later washed down by water, so it's...
Also
I'm not
possible.
always sure, yeah.
Hello, hello, Molly Raid. Greetings, Herr Nublik. Servus.
Hello there.
Habt ihr Ihre Lieferung noch abladen können oder war zuerst die Zeit rum? Hello, hello. Klar, mit Punktladung. Ah. JDF. Willkommen. Welcome, Leute. Wir sind noch immer in den Bergen von Chile und Argentinien. Wir hüpfen dann manchmal auch so ein bisschen an der Grenze hin und her. Pretty fast. Zooming. Welchen Wasserfällen? Da gibt's genug. Musst du spezifizieren, JDF? Sagen mir nichts.
Iguazu? No. We're on the other side. We're in the mountains on the Chile side of South America. So we are flying up the
Coast.
West Coast. West Coast, yeah.
Hier brauchst du gar nicht so gucken.
Yeah. Iguazu have the largest amount of water falling in.
Actually, what do my reps say? 2650 is... Yeah, 2650. And did you take a swim? So look ahead, there is a volcano. And
Oh,
it
what a
seems-
surprise!
Yeah, it
And look
seems
what's next to it.
a volcano.
There is a volcano. I think the title of the stream should be "Look, there is a volcano."
You think?
I think so.
I want to know if this... Textures on this. I want to know if there is a sea of ice.
Is there a crater at all? Is it dark?
It looks like, yeah, it is a crater. Just need to climb. You can't recommend to swim there. Oh boy. Yeah, there's ice in there. Next is just a mountain.
What do you mean?
Just
Not a volcano?
No, it's just a mountain.
No, it's not. It's on my map. It says volcano.
That's
Tolhuaca.
yeah, but I don't have a volcano there.
Yeah. It says Volcan Tolhuaca.
I just have Tolhuaca without volcano added
And?
to it.
It has sort of a crater.
Really?
Yeah. Not much,
Okay.
but a little one. I love this. We have just basically are leaving Araucania And the next area is called Bio Bio.
Yeah, and a bit to the north, it's something with Higgins.
Hmm.
I had to think of the Scottish people.
Yep.
Nice glaciers here. Also, the really big glaciers and pretty high mountains are a bit up in the north here. I think at the next or after next stream we should be there.
Mm-hmm.
The pretty high mountains.
Hello, hello, Fallen Up.
Hey, fallen up!
I bet Fallen Up spent at least 2 hours today by simply collecting every different way he could say valley without saying valley.
Well, I changed the title. Hey, fallen up. How's it going, buddy? How are ya? How did the day go for ya? You're running out of words for valley, okay?
Have you tried geographic incision yet?
Why do you make it so complicated? Hey, Super Typhon. Thanks for the alert. Welcome in.
Hello, Super Typhon. Am I too fast? Again?
Guess what? You're in the front?
Oh, go slow. Bio Bio. I think
This is
she's...
Embalse Ralco.
There's a little airport down there. Just checking that. Oh yes.
Don't. Oh, thought my sim would die on me. That was a stutter.
Richie, how do you feel about the updated Spitty?
I didn't see pre-ordered there. What we have here?
No.
Grassy strip between the mountains. Yeah, the update is out.
Yeah. I'm flying the updated one.
Rich is also flying the updated one.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, eventually you will have to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny.
Hmm?
This river here is called the Rio Bio Bio.
Relatable.
Uh-huh. I find her just a little bit more difficult to control. She's a little bit twitchier, I think.
How many props purchased so far? Well, let me tell you.
Today, not one yet, but I mean that will happen.
The next airport is a touch and go. I know you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that's the first prop danger there.
And that one is on 3,300 feet. So somewhere up. And
Yeah, but I mean,
2,900 feet long.
oh, it's that. Yes, I see that thing. That's where we turn a corner then.
Yep.
And there's a restaurant nearby.
McDonald's?
Sabor de mi tierra. Taste of my earth, or something like that.
I don't want to eat dirt.
Well, if you do touch and go, that's always possible.
Actually, you can see the runway pretty nice.
I think I see it. Oh yes, and I have to eat your dust.
Tasty?
Yeah. I can see your dust clouds.
You could go for some Greek food. What?
And why are you thinking of Greek food at this
I don't
moment?
know.
I could always go for some Greek food.
I want to have a good mousse.
Oh yes.
Nom nom.
Well, there's quite a few dishes I quite like. The tzatziki or the
Fresh
you know
baked bread.
do you know masalata? That's the pink fish paste.
Ooh,
You
no.
know that?
No. But never mind. I stick with tzatziki and moussaka.
And
Gyros.
a nice lamb cutlet. Well, there's a camping.
Nice. Let's make a barbecue.
Ooh,
Where's the
yeah,
camping?
not so,
Let's
somewhere
land
where-
aside. Let's land aside and put the camp out and make a barbecue. Yes, fallen up. I begin to drool.
Yes, yes.
I really begin to drool here.
But I mean, he's torturing himself. Because he's the one who wants to go for a Greek meal. And he's just working himself up into a frenzy about it. For a change, it wasn't us who brought up the food as a topic.
That's a Uber Eats, save me. Fingers crossed for you. You can't believe how I'm looking forward to the next vacation in
Oh,
summer.
yeah. But it will not be in Greece.
Nope. It will be on islands in the north.
Yeah. Mm. What a view from up here.
I find the slope here quite interesting.
Yeah. It's the volcano Kalaki.
Here's some Spain. The details here are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a spot where they put the bunch the pictures together.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the mountain is nice, half of the mountain is not so nice.
Yeah.
So let's take the right valley turn.
It's the Rio Bio Bio again.
I have the feeling we will read this a bit more than once.
Do you think so?
There was a bridge. Scared. Do not fly under it. There
There's
are
an-
cables somewhere. I don't know if you have the smart. Be careful.
I do. And then there is an airport coming up.
Yeah.
What's the word?
It's not a touch and go, it's a land.
It's a land. At 2,470 feet
Yeah.
of grass
Of course.
or mud or whatever. We'll see.
Bird. Wrong lever. Shoot. That side of the mountain was naked.
Yep. Not enough trees in the sim for that.
No.
Oh, and there's a barrier. That's why there is a lake here.
And that strip is exactly after that small village.
Alto Bio Bio.
Yup.
I see it.
Will be interesting to learn.
It always is interesting to land with this plane.
Well, I could land it on that little island in Venice.
Yes.
Yeah. yesterday, this plane. So she can do
Well,
it.
we'll get it down somehow, but do we get a prop strike? Do we need a new prop? That is
I
the
just
question.
had a squirrel alert yesterday. That's why Skippy's hiding.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Oof. Guess whose plane is still intact?
Mine?
Mine too. Yeah.
Did you want it to hear something different?
So,
Well, I never had it down at 71 knots.
yeah,
While
that's
landing. That's too slow, that's why we bumped to the ground.
I did it.
Do we need Skippy?
I think somebody needs a new prop. Yep, it looked that way.
So,
You see, my chat has stopped again in the
okay.
on the main screen.
Where the shoot is at? Filled up on that dino juice, just in case. So, I don't see you, Richie. Where are you?
He's gone to the shop to get a new prop.
Ah, okay. I hope they have it in stock and not just have to order. As always, guys, don't forget to hydrate.
Yeah. Did you just hear the sound of me filling my glass?
Nope, I didn't. Do they?
Well, maybe they have one from their lawnmower which you could borrow.
The dimension is not fitting. Lawnmower and Spitty.
Well, there is a restaurant just behind us.
Okay. What do you think they serve? Do they have coffee to go?
Bio Bio. Or should they have coffee? No, sorry, it's not behind us. It's behind the far end of the airport.
Ah, there he is. Hmm? Nope, war mir nicht, aber danke.
I think he went for a coffee. Because right behind that end is the restaurant. There are 3 restaurants in this place. And it's not a very big place.
Okay. So, can we go? You ready, Richie?
Is the prop fixed?
Brand wie eine sibirische Bergziege heute.
All right. Let's go.
Interesting. What is interesting? Ew. That means okay, Mike. Viel Spaß im Lurk. Don't tell me you have to reload into the plane again.
No, you just have to click on the prop and then it's fixed. A mouse click on one of the blades and it's fixed.
Did you hear, Richie? Thank you, Deep Dish Day. And good evening to you. The puppy is actually a kitty. From where? External view, internal view?
I did it last time from internal. Just look, you see the bent prop ahead of you, click on it and that's it.
We have some prop problems at the moment, that's why we're waiting. Richie, Ricardo and Nights Up have the new model of the Spitfire MK9, which also features, if you dive with your nose to the ground, your prop will be destroyed. So yeah, well, oops. That was the wrong button. Wrong window. We're here. So, you ready to go, Richie? And Deep Dish Dave, if you want to join in, we are at Sierra Charlie Mike November. Feel free to jump in. We're on the North Europe server. Anything that can go about 250 knots or above is, yeah, suited for this flight.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow.
But you're streaming yourself.
Ah, okay. Where are you located? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, if he's still working, and tonight is still to come, then he must be in the States, I would think, or
Yeah.
somewhere in that area.
East Coast, West Coast.
So, where is everybody? I've been circling.
All alone, all alone.
I can circle again. I mean,
I'm getting on course.
okay.
Just took off. Waited for Richie. Whee! The next airport is just a waypoint.
Mhm. Nice valley, by the way. Somebody had to say
Pretty.
it.
It's pretty, And in the mountains on our left wing, there are many lakes.
Yeah.
Glacier lakes.
I have a feeling it's a place where actually people go on holiday. Because when you look at the infrastructure in these towns,
Yep,
there's
pretty good.
too many restaurants and hotels for the normal kind of area.
Yeah. Like a holiday destination.
Well, and there's obviously roads everywhere, so
Yeah.
yes, fallen up. Nice. That's a nice emote. I like that.
Reminds me of the crab dance.
Let me
What?
see.
Huh?
I just want to check. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a pity that we don't have a wider selection of emotes. You know, like as standard emotes. I mean, there's a lot of rubbishy ones which nobody ever uses. But some really good ones. For example, I don't think there is a clap emote. There is one where you have two hands, but they're actually supposed to catch a ball or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that as a clap emote, but it's not a real clap emote.
So let's go up that slope
Okay.
here. Could it be that Cerro, Caro, or however this is rightfully spoken, as a Charlie, Echo, Romeo, Romeo, Oscar means mountaintop?
Yeah,
Could it be?
peak.
Peak?
Yeah. There's a famous one called Cerro Torre. I don't know exactly where it is, but that's...
I read that today somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow, nice valley by the way.
And Ultra Nikki is on the horizon.
And a 737 or something.
Yeah.
In a tube liner. No, not 7.3, but 7.4.
748.
7.800.
What is that? 748.
The 747-800, the Interconti 7.4.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh,
The
it's a
bigger-
big bird.
Yeah,
Big bird.
pretty big bird. Ooh, there is a nice lake. It's not on the flight plan, but I want to look at it.
Take your time, I'm too slow anyway.
Got the parking brake on.
Something like that. Sometimes I just forget that I have taken back the throttle and then I'm surprised that I'm not really doing very fast.
This looks nice.
Mhm.
Somewhere down there at the beginning of the lake is my house. I stay there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but the problem is though, if you're down there, you don't get a lot of sun. That, I think, is a drawback.
Yeah, but look at that valley.
Yeah.
Just doing a circle around that top. Come back down. Another valley.
I think somehow the height map is not quite correct on there. There's one river which is flowing up and one is flowing further down. I don't think that is correct.
I can't tell you, Richie, since I haven't tried her out. But Night Sub also said she's very twitchy on the ground.
Richie, it has to do with the rear wheel. The rear wheel is more mobile now, and that makes the rear of the plane swing very quickly. So I'm not sure, do you actually have pedals? Because then I'm sure with the brake pedals you can probably steer her better. I don't have that, but I find it a bit tricky, yes. You have to be quite slow. And the other thing is, I'm now using my joystick also to steer. So I'm not just using the rudder, but I also use the joystick as if I wanted to make a turn in the air. And that makes it easier.
So
But she's
we're passing
tricky.
soon Sierra Charlie Delta Quebec.
I hear you say passing.
heard
You see,
right.
do you also have these two rivers below?
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's it's the two maps, you know, it's the scenery.
No. It's also on
And
the nav map. There are two rivers.
there are two rivers?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
not on my little map.
I have the topo map open. On
Yeah,
the
so do
topo
I.
map, there are three
There.
rivers.
No,
Two.
not on my. Maybe I have a different map. But on my map there is one river. I think I have. It could be, yes. I have a Google terrain map.
One.
Yeah.
Two.
Doesn't make sense. So what do we do here? Touch?
No, just passing. Or
Just
if you
pass.
want to,
No.
to make a touch and
No,
go, do
no.
a touch and go. But I wanted just to pass. And if you look, there are two rivers going into one river.
Not on my
Scenery
map.
is correct.
Not on my map.
And hey, Tomo, welcome in.
Thomas.
We're just passing Sierra Charlie Delta Quebec. If you want to join in. Yeah, Kitty is living the dream life. She had some treats today. She also could bag some food from her humans, because she could not listen to the meow anymore. Yeah. Mrs. Kitty is living her best days. Hopefully, you're okay? Ist bei dir alles im grünen Bereich? Konntest du deinen Reiseblock schon weiterschneiden? Look at that. That is nice. Das hört sich ja toll an. Habe fertig. Cerro Pan de Azurca. Pretty nice. We had beautiful scenery. Or we have beautiful scenery. And we are approaching slowly but surely the very high mountains.
We have either very nice valleys or we have very nice volcanoes.
Yeah, look at that volcano.
But here they ran out of trees again.
Maybe they didn't pay the bill.
Yep. There must have been a shortage of trees somewhere. What nice valley again. Very nice valley.
You see, I see a wild news fan. Really? Really? There's a wild news fan.
In the air
In the
somewhere.
distance. Behind us.
Okay.
So, whee! So what's your plans for the weekend, guys? Or for tomorrow, Sunday? Just being at home chilling?
Dylan. Definitely. It's my plan for every day.
Yeah, okay, but yeah.
This morning I slept until 9:30 because I didn't go to bed until almost 3 o'clock last night. Just couldn't get myself to go to bed.
Well, Thomas, we have snowfall. Good evening, Muse. Welcome in.
Hello, Muse Van.
We
Yeah, I
also
saw
had
the picture you posted from this morning with the snow. That looked
Well,
quite nice.
yeah, it looked quite nice. I tried to brake. My car didn't.
That can happen.
Was a
That can
very
happen.
interesting kind of driving. I like that mountain scenery here.
Yep.
It's pretty.
And over the ridge we go.
Whee!
And down.
That valley.
Down. And who's taking a completely wrong turn? Mr. Magenta. Absolutely the wrong way. So, yes, that's a lot better now.
That's a national park over here.
And there's a peak that really doesn't look like a volcano.
Has a quite interesting slope.
And we go over the ridge, and then we go whee!
Whee!
But the mountain in the background is positively another volcano.
Yeah. Well, I need to get some speed here. That's why I'm doing a circle. Forgot to get full throttle here. I just can recommend doing here a circle. This looks awesome.
It's beautiful. But your flight plan is crazy.
I know. I wanted up that one slope. And since you can't see up and down on Google Maps quite clearly, so yeah, well, this flight plan happened. The detail on this mountain.
Yep.
Beautiful.
God. What a relief to be able to fly down again. Because I did lose a lot of speed too, just going up there. Interesting, interesting.
To fly around mountains can do everyone.
Yes. And Karia has to fly up to the tip, possibly into the mountain if possible.
No, No,
if
no,
there's a
no.
crater.
Not with the spitty. Meh.
That's a typical volcano now again. Oh yes.
Why, Richie? Again, this. All that
Are you
stuff
flying
that flows down.
Are you flying external? Because if you do, then I understand you.
Outside few
Yeah.
sounds.
The wind sounds have become much stronger now.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Probably. Yes.
If
And just
throwed it
drop the
back.
ring.
If,
Drop the ring from the plane.
yeah.
Yep.
Boo! Or if it sealed us, destroyed the ring and not kept it, that would be a short movie.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I think a Spitty in the Lord of the Rings would have been an immersion killer somehow.
Well, which one was it? Chronicles of Narnia had airplanes
Did they?
in the beginning, yes.
No. It's such
The
a long
London
time ago.
Blitz, the London Blitz from 1944 was shortly
Yeah.
pictured. So yeah, there were planes,
Yeah, but it was not in.
but not in
Narnia.
Narnia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Newsfan, the best thing is the starting up sound with the new update. That's an epic sound.
There the guys.
And the other thing I noticed, the sound is more directional now. So next time you have the engine running on an airfield, just circle around the plane with your external view, and you will see how the sound changes. Much louder behind the plane because the exhausts are pointing backwards than in front.
Pretty interesting area here.
Yep.
Looks like the mountain is polished by the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Take the wrong mouse. Could be bad. With the next landing strip, you will be very happy.
Is that ironic or serious?
Well,
I'll see it when it comes up. So it's probably ironic.
yeah. Richie understood it. Oh dear.
100 feet of dirt or something like that. And water on
After
both sides or something like
after a
that.
hill
Yeah.
and water on both sides.
Okay, great. Great. Richie, I'm convinced that Kaharia has a little book somewhere, which is a list of all these airports.
That's not true.
It's called the Little Book of Nasty Airports.
It's not true.
Well, if not, then maybe you could write it. you you have enough. You can collect them. Nice valley, by the way.
Not nice volcano, by the way.
Yeah, but it's
Very-
interesting.
Well, a bit further down we had all just glaciers. Now we have green mountains again.
Yeah, you can see that there's obviously it's too warm for big glaciers now.
Yeah. The little book of the most Kahariest airports.
That's an interesting little peak here.
Hmm. I'm looking forward to that volcano with the lake around or aside it.
Yeah.
This will be a pretty far back at the end of the stream.
Well, guess that's another volcano.
You think so?
Just have this feeling.
It's Cerro Las Minas.
On my map, it's called Chillon. Volcan Chillon.
Yeah, you are one mountain ahead. That's Las Minas in front of me. Whee! Almost a belly scratch.
And there's another volcano coming up.
Yeah, that's a double.
The double, yeah, it has two craters, I think.
Oh boy. Used to be the McTavish. But I think a Harrier book is now outselling on Amazon. Oh, come on, guys. Taking normal airports. That's what everybody does. But we're not normal. Definitely
Hey.
not normal.
Speak for yourself.
You want to tell me you're normal?
Sometimes I feel almost normal.
See? So don't tell me you're normal.
Okay.
I see planet neutral over there in the Kid Foxy. In the distance. Much
Yeah.
wavage, my friend. Ah, thank you. Is he fine? Everything okay? That side of the volcano is not pretty. But that's nice. Take the glacier slope up it.
Oops.
No worries. Welcome in. It's nice to have a name on the horizon you actually know.
According to my map, there is a bridge
Bridge where?
after waypoint 65.
Okay. Interesting.
There's a sign on the map, but I have no idea if it will actually exist in the sim.
Exactly. Someone said bridge.
Yes. Well, but as I say, it's just on the map, so I haven't actually seen if it's in the sim yet. Oh yes, but it's
That does not
No.
sound good,
No.
Muse.
I'm not doing it. I mean, I don't know. Somebody who flies something like a dark star, which is flat as a flounder, might fit under it, but
Muse fan challenge accepted.
no, I think that's pretty suicidal. Too low.
Do you fly the updated version or the old version, Muse? Not that you got a prop strike.
Yeah, if you hit your prop against the bridge, that'll be it.
Coming in low. Updated, lol.
I'm not sure if you can click on that prop in flight to unbend it. I'm turning back to see.
There's the bridge.
I want to see the disaster.
You want
It's
to
too
see?
low. It's honestly too low.
Let's see. Yeah, Muse, don't try it. Because the terrain goes up and down. Don't
Do
try
you
it.
agree with me?
Yeah,
that
I
it
agree
looks-
with you.
It's a suicide bridge.
Abort mission! Abort mission! Ooh, this looks nice.
Nice valley, by the way. It is nice.
Yeah,
Mind the squirrels.
I'll do. Will do.
In valleys like these, I'm wondering if there's ever people actually getting in there. Because there is nothing
know.
there. There is only a way in, no way out from the other side. No stream, no fields, nothing. So,
Well, there's a little river running down.
yeah. Maybe hunters or something like that, but otherwise I
Probably.
don't really see.
So we have here. Ooh. A nice lake. That didn't work. I said to you, abort mission, abort mission. Now your nose has a gunk.
Oh, very nice here.
Yep.
Have a look at that lake. Prop strike. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. When you come over a ridge and then the whole valley
You have
opens up.
this view.
Yeah.
So, next airport's coming up.
So that's the one that you were thinking it would be wonderful for me.
Yes.
Okay. Getting my parachute ready. Yeah, it's a flat area here. No more mountains.
No, they ran out of mountains here.
Well, it's a hospital airport, so if anything happens, no problem.
Let's see if we can do this.
Well, I mean, it is probably really an airport which is there for the hospital. You know, if there are any people that have to be flown out
Or in.
or in.
So I'm not stalling again.
Okay. Sorry for taxiing across your landing.
Okay, that was a firm landing. News fans coming in. Show us how we do that properly. Those spitty landing.
So Richie, how's your prop? Now, according to my map, where you guys are, you're way outside the airport.
Now, yes.
I am already outside the airport.
Well, it's nice and flat. Who cares?
Yeah, but I think it calls for a back taxi here.
So, did you fill your planies up again? With some dead dino juice? Only the good stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
108.
108
nice.
isn't bad. It's good landing in a spinny.
Yep. Okay, Richie. Hydrating is a good thing. So where does this begin here?
I'm just sort of following little map at the moment.
Me too.
And we're still not at the end.
Nope.
I think when I came in, I saw a marking right behind the trees.
Well, you can team up with Nightsap
Yep,
on that matter.
dead grape juice.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the markings here.
There we are.
Which is a bit funny because why should they put the markings so close to the trees when they have all that room behind us?
Maybe that room is just extra space for oopsies like us. Well,
Oh, that's where we are.
Huh?
Oh, heavy stuff. Very heavy stuff. You see that waypoint 76 of yours? It's right
Yes.
next to Colonia Dignidad, which is one of the darkest chapters of German and Chilean history. And it was
Tell us.
a group of Germans who emigrated there after the war,
Yeah.
and then they opened this sort of almost was like a sect. There was this one guy who they followed, and whatever he said, everybody did. And they didn't have any personal freedom. The girls were kept away from the boys. As children already, they couldn't stay with their parents. And then later, when Pinochet, the military dictator, came into power, they cooperated with him, and he brought political prisoners to this place, and they were tortured and sometimes killed there. A really dark place. And that's
Yeah.
right there. That's right next to waypoint 76.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just looked
There
at
was
the mountains and
a
stuff.
very long 3-part documentary on TV, maybe last year sometimes.
Okay.
Really
Mm.
dark stuff.
And let's vanish from this
Yeah. But I mean,
stain.
it's amazing to actually, like so many things in this sim, I'm just sort of seeing now where they are in a geographical context, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have the time, just Google Colonia Dignidad. You'll see that. Yes, this new ground handling is a bit of a
Pain.
handful.
Whee! It must be then here.
Right where you have the turn in your side plan.
Yeah. It just flew straight over it too.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you find places. Even if you don't want to find those places.
Yeah. And that hospital now, I remember, that was the way that they sort of, how should I say, made the locals accept them. Because they had this hospital and they treated many of the locals. And
Okay.
so the locals were quite grateful for that.
I understand.
Oh yeah.
So they could cover up with the other
Yep.
Ah,
And
shit.
that is the interesting thing was in that documentary they took it up to the present day basically, and all the leaders they have either died or are in prison and so on. But the people who were mistreated there as children, many of them actually still live here.
Okay.
They just decided that, you know, it was their home, and since they didn't have any other place to go, and they could now live a normal life,
Yeah.
they stayed.
And good evening, Kingsman.
Oh, hello to
Greetings
Liverpool.
Liverpool. So, Kingsman, if you want to jump in, we are passing Sierra Charlie Uniform Tango in a moment. Well, we have weekends. So, yay! I'm fine. I'm flying. I'm with you guys. We got pretty nice company. So, yay! Everything's fine here. We're on the
Yeah.
North Europe server. Feel free, jump in. Whoever wants to.
Oh yes, there's an airfield. Yeah.
Yeah, Sierra Charlie Uniform Tango is there.
But trimming this plane is an absolute pain. Since the update, she's really hard to trim.
I just can't talk for at the moment. I have her. Let's go back down 2650. Now we're talking. And 23% trim. Then she flies pretty straight.
Rudder trim or aileron trim?
Up and down.
Which one? Rudder trim or aileron trim?
23% trim up.
Up trim. Ah, you mean... Okay. That trim.
That trim.
No, that trim isn't my problem. It's the sideways trim.
Okay.
That makes... She keeps going anywhere but straight.
She had a very exhausting day, Kingsman. Like, yeah. Watching over her human, telling him what to do. Afterwards, her second human came home. Then she had to tell her what to do. So, yeah. Being a kitty is very exhausting. You have to keep that in mind.
It's almost as hard as being retired.
I think it's harder.
Oh.
Sometimes she lets a sigh escape like so. I'm the poorest and overworked creature of this earth.
You have that too. A pull to the right. That's exactly what I'm fighting with. I'm trying to do some trim against it, but it doesn't really work.
I'm booting it again.
Yes, oh sorry. That's another thing. I think she can actually, if you really just go full throttle, she goes faster now than she did before.
Well, I had 303 knots yesterday for the Spitty.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Round 2-4. Okay, let's see. Let's get that. Yeah, but I mean, 2-4. She'll just fall from the sky at 2-4, surely. No, can't do that.
2650 was the old. Excuse me. Was the old best of prop RPM.
I'm at 2.7 at the moment, and the speed is 120. So if I go further down,
No,
she'll just fall.
okay. Well, that's why I was not downloading it yet. Since I did not want to have to work with that in the stream. I will have a look into it tomorrow. Offline where you don't see my oopsies. Just in case.
We don't mind seeing your oopsies.
But I do mind.
I think we find your oopsies quite entertaining, if there are any, because normally there are none. So it would make a change.
Yeah, I know you
Exactly,
want to see.
Muse fan. I don't think she gets the point there. I mean, her stream would be so much more popular if she streamed her oopsies. She would have at least 100 viewers every evening.
Yeah, of course.
Look at Murph, you know?
Yeah,
Crashing
Murph is
into mountains, flying off course, and that's what gets you viewers.
No.
No.
One word, 2 letters.
No.
Pretty clear.
Airport coming up?
Waypoint.
Waypoint, good.
Yeah, Murph and oopsies go hand in hand. But it would not be a Murph stream without, wouldn't it? Be honest.
No. And the occasional, don't follow me! Yes. No, she doesn't, Richie, that's the problem. I'm trying to convince her that it would actually make the stream so much more attractive if she had the occasional one.
In the beginning, I had enough oopsies.
We are on stream?
Yeah, on stream. I had to take a few shots to take off.
Yes, okay. But of course now you've got me, so you don't have to do that anymore. Somebody has to do it.
I know. The first stream after they updated the Spitty into her now state. Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a big jump.
That was okay. At the landings, I'm either too fast or I stall. There was nothing between. Can you remember where we stuck at that golfer hole?
That what?
That golfer hole. Where there was this, ja, das Maulwurfloch, wo die Spitty rein ist und nicht mehr raus.
Oh yeah. Where we're
Over,
stuck.
what was it at, I think it was in Poland.
Yep.
Day 3 or 4. I was stuck, where I stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, the Poland flights, that was around that time.
Yeah.
Vodka shots, exactly.
Well, no, would not be good with me. Two or three and I would be wasted. There's some news. Whee! With the red nose. On the mountain.
Does Muse have a red nose?
Yeah, he flies actually the livery you took in the very beginning. Or at least for me, that black one with the red nose and stars on the wings.
The Rudolph one.
Yeah, one of the Rudolph ones. Did we lose Richie?
I think so. Can't see him.
Let's see. There's a bridge, Muse.
Oh.
Does this work? Could go wrong. Could go right. Worked. Whee! Indian Air Force.
It could go right, but it could also happen that you end up in the river with a bent prop.
Nope, no bent prop here.
Well, I'm just talking about myself. So, let's first of all get out of the river. This is what you get when you fly with crazy people. So. Okay. On dry land. Very useful. Next step, repair the prop. Done. Third step, start the bloody engine.
Again.
And now the... No!
Yes.
Prop strike. Okay, this is ridiculous.
You can yawn yourself somewhere. There you go.
No, there I don't go. Because my prop is still
Broken.
bent and my engine is still
There are
not running.
bridges.
Okay. Now, dip. Dip. Why is my prop still bent?
Because it can. The delivery guy does not work on Saturday evening. There you go.
That was an interesting sound. if you're lifting up in the air with a bent prop and you let go, that's an interesting sound that you get.
I don't want to hear it.
No, it's a sort of groaning sound, and that didn't come from the pilot. It actually came from the plane. Oh well, that serves me right. Next bridge, I'm going to leave to you.
That grape juice container had an actual cork in it, which is more unusual than that you might expect these days.
Yeah.
I can't tell anything about that. So, well,
I must say, I used to be absolutely against these screw top bottles and things like that, but nowadays I find them so useful. When I drink white wine, I think most of them have screw tops. And if it's a red wine and if it's a little bit older, then it'll always have a cork. Or what I hate most is this stupid silicone cork type thing. That's so hard to get out sometimes.
it's the bottle of. That's the bottle that says to you, nope, if you can't get the cork out.
I see that as a challenge, you know. And I have at least 4 different types of corkscrews, so one of them will work.
There are many power lines down there.
Yeah, they probably have water power here. From
Yeah, over
dams.
there was the water power plant.
Yeah. A huge pain in the bottleneck, yes. I see another bridge and I'm not going to do anything about it. And there's a second bridge right behind it.
Chicken.
Yeah, yeah.
We keep complaining about the corks. It will be a wine stream.
Yeah, with an H.
So we're coming in high mountains again. That's pretty nice. I see snow like outside. Or green snow.
Yep.
Laguna La Inferrada?
Invernada.
Ah,
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
it's a lagoon.
And at the far side, it looks like a volcano again.
Look at that volcano.
Yeah.
Should speed up a bit.
Oh, I see. I see. You want us to go up there again, don't you?
Well,
Yes. Volcano called Quitzapu. And right next to it there is another one.
Volcano Azul.
The blue
Crater
volcano.
La Resolana.
And down there that looks suspiciously like a glacier.
Yep, kinda. Wanted to fly up the glacier slope.
Well,
Because it looked
I think
like a glacier slope on the map. Actually, it's pretty high, that thing.
exactly. I'm giving it socks.
We're going into the high mountain region.
Well, I'm over 10 now.
I see it. Volcan Azul is 3,789 meters. Don't ask me what this is in feet, but pretty high.
I'm at 11,000 at the moment. Just above the mountain.
Nice glacier. And the Volcan Grande over there, in our right wing, is 3,953 meters high. Quite a bit. Come on, stay over there. That one crater from La Resolana looks interesting. Like, you could see where the wall of the crater is broken and
Yep. And then all the
ran
stuff
out.
came out. Yeah.
That one slope from the big crater, same. You can see even the waves it had when it was crawling down.
Yep.
Amazing. So upcoming Sierra Charlie Bravo uniform is a touch and go, just
Okay.
for the sheer crack. It's a pretty nice slope. And slope is not the right word. Valley is also not the word. Arm of mountain. Or how would you say that, Natsat?
Spur.
Spur. Okay.
S-P-U-R.
Ah, okay.
Like what you have at the back of your shoes, or you used to have when you were riding horses.
Okay.
Sporen in German. And that is also used in English to describe an extension of a mountain.
So, Zero.
Nice cold looking valley down there.
Cold.
It's snowy.
Yeah, we are in the higher regions again.
Yeah.
Who wants to go for a ski trip down that
No.
slope?
No.
A news fan. Whee!
And down we go into another nice valley, by the way.
That one has some maverick characteristic. Where you zoom through with an F-18. Go. Nyong.
And as usual, somebody wants to kill us again. I'll get out here. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yes.
Whee! My throttle is on 75%, so 2650 RPMs.
So down there somewhere is the airport, I would assume. It looks like
that green
large flat area.
Thingy.
Oh yeah, I see it now on the map. I only have a small window for a little nav map, so I can look out of my front window, so to speak. Yeah. Okay. So I fly along the mountain there. Exactly. That should get
Runway in
me.
sight. Actually, in the new version of the Spitty, can the landing gear break if you slam her too hard down?
Can you what?
Break the landing gear.
Oh, you always can, but if you do it too much, then you do yoga.
No, if you do a Ryanair landing like 900 feet per minute, not a Spitty yoga.
Well, I mean, but you could always do that. That was possible before.
Never had a broken landing gear.
No, I didn't either. Oh, you mean if you can actually break your landing?
Yes, that's the question. Can you break
Ah!
your landing gear with
I haven't
the
tried.
new
I haven't
Spitty?
really tried seriously yet. I'm quite happy when I don't do yoga, let alone break my landing gear.
Mountain!
So, I think Muse has actually landed. It looked to me that way.
Yep. Probably. Sure he had a long day of flying?
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
for flying along.
It was nice to have you with us.
Have
Enjoy
a good
your
night.
Sunday.
Have a good night and a big hug to you. So I need to go over there. Almost a perfect circle on Little Nap.
Good God.
Yeah. I'll clip some trees.
So,
Yes, some had
is
no
it just the
kids.
two of us now?
No, Richie's still here.
Yeah, that's why. Is he with us? I mean,
Yeah,
is he flying?
yeah, behind you.
Okay.
I actually will stay in this valley here and do not regard the flight plan because this looks pretty.
Well, I'm a good boy. I'll stick to the flight plan.
Good luck.
It's a trap!
If you look here, there's no road, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think that that river down there is big enough to carry or deep enough to carry bigger boats.
Probably not. Ooh,
Nice
nasty.
plateau.
That looks pretty much like moonscape here.
Really?
Yeah. Not much green.
Well, we're at 8,000 feet.
Yeah.
Roundabout. quite surprised. Crossing with the magenta line again.
We're coming to the Baños de Loli. I love these names. Bio Bio Loli. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I would take a lolly right now.
In your bath. Because that's what it means. The lolly baths.
Okay. I'll take a lollipop. That's kinda weird pattern on the mountainside.
Aliens.
Probably.
What is this?
Ooh, boo, what's this?
Hmm.
Hmm?
If it is ice, I'm just surprised that it is so dark.
You're right. Pretty dirty ice.
Yeah, but it is ice. It can only be ice and snow.
Maybe from the lighting when
Yeah.
taking the picture from the satellite.
Yeah.
Could not explain it different.
Oh.
And guess what?
What?
We jumped over the border to Argentina again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chile is a very narrow country. Very long, but very narrow. Well, now it looks better again.
A bit, yeah. And I found the botched picture again.
Yeah.
But in overall, for that we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's quite good. Nice valley again down there.
It's pretty, yeah. fly in the mountain. Don't do it. Don't.
Pull up, pull up.
Too low terrain. Too low terrain.
500. Imagine what an old Spitty pilot would have said if all of a sudden his plane would have spoken to him.
What the fuck?
500.
I found a very, very bad homepage today. My husband got pale when I sent him that homepage.
What was it about?
Flight sim equipment.
Oh! Oh! I can understand.
Well,
No
I
wonder he brought you an orange. he just wanted to distract you from what you saw there.
Well, I saw an overhead panel for a 737 and autopilot and MCU. MCU. Yay! Well, actually, I thought that the overhead panel would be more expensive. But yeah, no. Even if I would love to have that, I would not buy it.
The nice thing is that the way that my room is, I can't fit it. So I don't get into the temptation.
Well, the overhead panel drill something into the ceiling, rope down, hang it up. There you go.
No, my problem is that the ceiling is right above my head. Too low.
That's nice. You don't have to stretch to get to the buttons.
Oh yeah. There's another ojo down there. I want to see if I can see it in the sim. No, because this is exactly where we have generic landscape. Thank you, sim. Thank you very much.
If I look back now, on one side there's a wrinkly mountain, and on the other side there's a smooth ironed mountain.
Because ojo means eye. It's like this thing that we had to find yesterday, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be at least a round lake or something like that. But of course, if it's generic, there is no round lake.
My 2 cents. And again, there's much detail on the mountains.
Yep.
The textures.
Quite difficult to drink wine with that spitty the way it is at the moment.
Well,
As soon as I let go of the joystick, she goes all over the place.
well, she helps you.
He wants my attention, absolutely.
Yeah, and you do not drink that much wine because of it, so you have a longer. You
Yeah.
have more for a longer period.
Or I have to stay up longer after the flight.
Well, that's
That's
your
it. That's
problem.
another way of putting it. Well, I'm not going to stay up until almost 3 o'clock tonight. And you know
Yeah.
what was to blame? Stupid bloody talk show. How on Friday they always have these talk shows, and I quite like the NDR talk show because they have some pretty interesting guests most of the time,
Okay.
and I just cannot switch off.
You know,
So
next
see-
airport is a landing,
Yes.
just in case we need that dino juice.
And how much further?
Well, the thing is, if we would fly the regular flight plan, we had a whole lot to go to Sierra Charlie Romeo Golf, so I wanted to cut it short for a pit stop at Sierra Charlie Oscar Echo.
Charlie Oscar Echo.
That's after waypoint 138.
Yeah, okay. Now, airport, where are you? I'm coming.
No!
Is that the airport down
There's an airport down there. Actually, if you follow your magenta line, you're lined up.
But that
for the
magenta
runway.
line is going funny angular paths here. And my map keeps jumping. That's why I have a problem here. So, that should set me on course. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, very nice.
I don't torture you every time.
No, only every second time. Okay. I think we can do this.
You sure?
We might even be able to do this without breaking the propeller.
You have a 8,600 feet runway, so... Well...
Only! Well,
Yeah.
in that case. But she's coming in sideways. What's wrong with that weather setting? Or is it because of my trim?
All things are possible. I'm flying on few clouds and I have 3 knots from 262. I don't know what you're flying.
I also have few things.
Flappage. Now we buttered at landing, hopefully.
Oh, they have even got a planetarium here. So I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. There's Richie coming in. Whee! Youch! That did not look healthy. That dino juice, yeah, 20%. It's a bit few. So I'm lining up again for runway 32, that one we came in. And then we'll fly to our last stop of tonight.
Okay,
Welcome back.
I'm back. I just have to refuel my glass.
Yeah, I know. But, when you were further down, it looked like you dug with your nose in the sand. That's what I meant with it did not look healthy.
No, basically, I'm facing the right direction. And surely that runway should be long enough so I don't have to back taxi.
I did a back taxi. That I have you in front of me.
At least I have to do the taxi dance. She really is absolutely slidey.
No props broken, okay. I can't.
No.
I can't start from the outside view. It's a pain, so.
I couldn't do it from the inside view.
Now we're on the runway again. Kamikaze. Whee! Up the wheelies. Okay, Richie, thanks for joining along.
Okay, Richie. Have a nice Sunday.
Have a nice rest of weekend, Sunday. Thank you. Huggies, good night. Better connect more systems in the morning. I don't get it quite, but good luck. Don't fly into the tower.
No. For a minute she was thinking about it.
Yeah, it looked like a close call. You. Well, good luck.
Work on a Sunday. Yeah.
That's it, you. So, see you soon too. Nighty
Bye.
night. So cute, such a cute little kitty, and such a big stink. Can be happy you don't smell that.
Yes. The few times I had the pleasure to smell was quite enough. But dogs are even worse, I think.
Well, the
Because
worst. The worst
I think they have
one.
more air, you know. So
Yeah, she can't fly through the room. Now I'm turning around. I'm innocent. But the worst is only that one, what happens inside of you.
yes, especially if it's slightly below you and then rises up.
Yep.
And you think, oops. I remember some invitations, like everybody was sitting around the couch table and the dog was under the couch table. And then all of a sudden, disaster.
Did the dog at least stand up, look at you, and left?
No. The dog. And then everybody was saying, oh, I can't remember what the name of the dog was, and shouting it. And the dog did sort of absolutely no reaction.
Whatever. So, mountains with weird textures again.
Unfortunately.
Could that be that this white stuff, which is not, well,
It's always around these weird patches. You have this white stuff.
those patched white stuff are clouds? Because it looks like
Knows?
it.
Who knows?
Because
No,
here
it
on
looks
the
nice again.
here in the mountainside there are white patches who look like clouds.
Yeah.
that valley arm thingy would be nice to zoom around with a pretty fast jet.
Mhm. Yeah, we're now at 12,000.
Yeah.
So you can see how the whole ground is rising.
Yep. There's not much distance to the pretty high mountains anymore.
Yep, yep, yep.
If you zoom out on the little nav map on the top of map, there are pretty white peaks not far from us in the north.
Yep.
Santiago is just 130 nautical miles away.
Mhm.
This looks pretty.
Interesting colors.
Yep. Like the wind painted them.
Yeah. You know that for a while there was this fashion, these what they called sand paintings,
Yeah.
where you had the different layers of sand
Mm-hmm.
and you could just turn them around and then they would form another picture. That's what they look like here.
Yeah. My sister had one of those. I loved to play with that. She did not love it, but I loved it. Also had black sand.
Yep.
It was from the Maldives.
Uh-huh.
I found that thingy fascinating.
I have a small bottle or a carafe, which somebody, I can't even remember. I think it was my parents. They must have brought it from Egypt or someplace. And it's
Ooh.
full of sand, but it actually is a picture inside, formed of that sand. It's
Yeah.
like, and quite a complicated picture. It's a camel. Um, so
I know
I
what you
have no
mean.
idea how they did that. Just by different colors of sand.
Yeah, they pour it one layer after another, and
Yeah.
then you have to use a needle or a toothpick
Yep.
and make it in the right.
It's one of these typical, you know, the souvenirs that people can. My
Buy.
parents always brought something from their trips. And since they went to interesting places, I have quite a few interesting things in my shelves. I have a basin for incense, Weihrauch,
Yeah.
and I still have some chunks of it from Oman,
Ooh.
and I have an Inca flute, which looks like an Inca god, but it's actually a
Awesome.
flute made out of clay, and God knows what else.
Look at that. Look at the mountain, by the way, with even a little lake at the top.
Which one? Left, right for me?
Uh,
Oh yes,
I
I see
just
that.
passed it.
I just passed it to you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nice.
There's steep valley.
Again, it doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff growing here.
Nope. Even it has water. It
Yep,
has
but
enough
it's
water.
there's
Probably
obviously
too cold.
not. Yeah, or the soil is simply not there. You know, if it's all just sandy stuff and
True.
Ah. And in the next valley there's a refugio, which is made out of containers.
Hmm. Okay. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, that looks like you're on Mars or someplace like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the brown snow again. It's pretty detailed over there. Ooh. What did it say? Don't text and drive?
Yeah, here in this scenery, I think you have to keep your hands on the joystick.
Ooh, nice. If you come over that ridge,
Mm-hmm.
that's a nice one. Take the sleigh and ride down. Whee!
We have a raid.
Hello, hello, Splasher6. Welcome in. Hello, Foxtrot, Sergeant Staff. Welcome in, guys. How is your weekend? How does the day treating you? Splasher6, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How is the weekend treating you? We're in the beautiful mountains in Chile. And we're flying to our last stop. That's Sierra Charlie Oscar Echo. And we're admiring the mountain landscape.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
But we did not have a volcano for a while.
True. Okay. Yes, we should complain.
No, we should not. We're not Karens. Going well, just flew from West Texas to Central Nebraska in the DC-6. Ooh, nice. Pretty lady, the DC-6. Haven't flown her quite a while. I heard PMDG brought out an update for her. So maybe I try her again. And every time I try to fly her, she tried to kill me. And I take it personal. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Uh-huh. It's another nice valley again.
Yep. Pretty nice one.
And quite a deep one too.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. Now let's say I have a hate-love relationship with the DC-6, with that lady.
just wondering if that down there is a railway line rather than a road. It's got a funny color for a road.
No, that's a road. It's marked as a road.
Yes, yes.
And cars are driving on it.
Oh. Well, cars are driving on many things. If everything was a road that cars are driving on it in the sim.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I mean, yes, I see that. It's a J55. Yeah.
Why do you read J55?
On my map.
And the other one on the right side is the J25.
Yeah.
Thanks, Splasher6. Have a good rest of day. We're wrapping up soon too. We're 14 miles out. So thank you for the raid again, and yeah, have a good rest of day, weekend.
Could you possibly have missed a turn?
Why?
Because you used to be in front of me and now you're not.
I'm in front of you.
No,
I'm surely
not anymore. Because you missed the turn.
No. The Sierra Charlie Oscar Echo is not on the flight plan.
Oh.
I said I patched that in.
Oh, she's telling me.
Yeah. You do not listen to me.
You said that right at the beginning, and then you think I should...
I did not say it right at the beginning.
So is that the airport you want to stop at?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because
I can't remember you saying that it was not on the flight plan.
I said I patched it in.
Okay.
When we were on final for the last airport.
I was probably too busy not getting killed.
But you will have fun with that one. I promise.
Oh, thank you. So I just follow that river.
Yep. And you should see me again.
Yeah, I see you now.
So, let's see if I find it.
You see it on the map?
I see it on the map, yeah. But I need to see it underground too. Runway in sight. Nice. I see it. Whee! Wheelies out.
Is that behind this hill?
Yay! Um, if you fly between those hills, you should see me at the end of the runway.
I
Where the
see
white
you.
house is,
Uh-huh.
there is the beginning of the runway.
Okay.
Now straight into my direction, you'll be good.
They definitely overdid the wind sound. Because I can actually hear the wind louder than the engine.
That's annoying. There you go. Whee!
They... Typical Spitty.
That was a nice drag race.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Let's just do a bit of power slide.
Some drag racing.
See what just happened? Once she turns, she's very difficult to stop from turning.
I
That's-
fear
that's-
she handles on the ground like the Hellcat now.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's-
that.
I don't know what the Hellcat handles like, but it's definitely annoying.
Yes. The Hellcat handles on the ground like herding cats.
Yeah.
So...
Come on.
I like that fast.
But you really have to use the joystick on top of the rudder.
Okay. Whee!
And she just doesn't. She just doesn't stop turning. At the moment, throttle is 0. I'm not touching the controls, and she just keeps circling.
She does not like me. She shows her tail to me. Stay like that and we'll be good.
Yeah, I'll put down the handbrake just to make sure.
So there we have it. Print. So
Okay.
there we are. Whee! We made it.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, we're almost in Santiago. Not far away.
Yes, Santiago will be, I think, next stream. End of destination. Yeah, let's see. Well,
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining along, for being here, for spending time with us. I hope you had fun with, seeing us fooling around in the mountains. We wish you a good night. Have a good rest of weekend. Let's just look if we can rate somebody. There's somebody online. Do we have... Well, we look over to the shadow display team. Those great guys with the formation flying. Good night, all.
Good night.
Have a good night, guys. We're signing out.